Happening in Charm City, it's your boy Joey Be, PGM Productions. You know the name, change the standard, change the game. I'm here with my man, young talented artist. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Yo, it's your boy Dice. What's going on, Charm City? AON, GMG. That's how we doing it, man. What's going on, man?
My man. First of all, I'd like to thank you for coming down here and sitting with us, talking
Alrighty.
to us. I'd like to thank everybody out there for watching, tuning in to cchiphop.com. We definitely appreciate the support. If you haven't already, go and check us out, man. Make us your first source for everything Baltimore. New music, new tracks, new videos, new trends, new businesses, new product. Everything local, everything Baltimore. Check us out, cchiphop.com. For everything music, recording, production. Feel free to call or text 443-554-0901. PGM Productions, help us change the standard. First of all,
man, I've been cooling, man. You know, just chilling. Just getting everything together, man.
Cool,
you know?
cool. So right now, you're promoting two tracks right now, two singles out right now. You got a freestyle, and then you got an actual single. You know, let us know about them.
Oh, well, pretty much. I got this little freestyle coming out, or that's out already. Arrogance. That's just something I just just threw out there for real, just to set up for IDK, which is my actual single. You know what I mean? So
it's dope for something that's just thrown together. You know,
yeah.
It's dope. It's a dope freestyle.
Thanks,
check
man.
it out.
Thanks,
check it out.
No, definitely, man. We just something that we just wanted to prepare people for later things that we trying to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to go in one little direction, so I just wanted to throw these out here for like a setup.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's what I'm basically trying to do. IDK isn't out yet, but it's on like Vivo, of course YouTube and all that like that. So once it grows a little bit more buzz, we get a better foundation under it, then we'll throw it on iTunes and Google Play and all that type of stuff. But right now, man, we just trying to grow the buzz and just keep it out there. So you can definitely get that on SoundCloud.com/Diceman14. It's Arrogance on there. I ain't put IDK on there yet, but I will. But yeah, definitely check that out.
You know, one thing I seen out of you and out of a few other artists actually, but not too many, is a lot of artists they're flooding the scene with their music, man. They're putting out album after album. They're putting out video after video, single after single. You kind of gone a different approach about it, and kind of like I got these two things that I want to promote, and I'm going to promote them, until
Yeah.
I mean, how's that working for you? You feel like that's a better method to kind of go about promoting your music?
I mean, well, right now the way things going in the industry is fast paced.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like big things of big projects really don't hold weight no more. Like you can throw a project out there, people will listen to it, and it's just like, okay, what else you have? Well, what's next?
Right.
And by that time, someone else got their attention. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you throw little pieces out here. Like, the best way I can just describe it is Paid in Full, where Ace was doing the biggest rocks, and he was doing them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you throw them little testers and stuff like that, and
Paid in Full reference, check that
yeah,
for you young cats.
So it's like you throw little things out there and catches a buzz. Like singles nowadays is going for $1 million, 99 cents. So it's just like I'm throwing little things out here and just throwing a visual with it, you know what I mean? And just doing it, just keep coming out with the same things. I had a little business plan this year, but it kind of went down. But yeah, man, just sticking with that, I feel like it gains more attention on those things. So it's like, okay, these are the things you have out now. Okay, what else do you have? Then you can just throw out more little singles.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then actually you can just at the end come out with a little project or something. Then throw it all together.
Build it up and give them something to wait.
Exactly. Or you just have more songs in the pocket that you just have.
You do have a previous EP, Paradise, and as far as everything that I've heard from you, I mean, you got a unique flow. You're fun to listen to. It's kind of like not necessarily want to compare you to like a Big L, but when I listen to Big L was fun to listen to. You know what I mean? And that's kind of like the way I feel about you. So, if I'm listening to different artists, what's going to separate you, make you stand out from the next artist I'm listening to?
Man, that's a question I always get for real. Like, I don't know really how to explain that, because I rather ask the fans and people who listen to my music, and they pretty much tell me that I'm real good with metaphors. You know what I'm saying? Real good with putting words together. And having a substance, like really having a substance and really talking about something. Also maybe like dropping a little jewel here and there, and then the fact that I can make a great song. I know how to structure something, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people say that, you know what I mean? So I try to keep tight with that, you know what I mean? As far as myself, I don't know, man. I just go in there and just be myself, man. I don't try to be nothing else other than who I am.
What can we expect out of Diseman in 2015, 2016?
Man, right now I'm just pretty much building. You know what I'm saying? Just working on a couple things. As far as ideas, brainstorming right now. Yeah, that's all I can do. I'm just networking with a couple people right now, just trying to get things back into perspective. I'm definitely getting back in the booth, just building up more material for things that we're trying to do. Right now, we're trying to work on like a few little extended videos. We're trying to give people more visuals, so we're trying to do like short films.
Visuals
and,
getting it out there right now. That's where it all is.
So we're trying to see what we're gonna do right there. You know what I mean? I'm talking with a few people about apps and app stores and stuff like that. So. Yeah, just different little aspects. We just definitely want to give people more visuals, and we just want to drop more singles and just keep going on, man. And people can definitely look out for the IDK video. We're trying to get on like Revolt MTV, so we in talking with people right now. You know what I'm saying? All that is politics and shit. So.
One thing that struck me about you is, you know, I like names, right? Because you think that, hey, you know, name's gotta be the first thing that they kind of throw you out. You hear, you know, if your name was like, you know, Lil Thug, you know what I mean? Nobody probably listen to you. Diseman, where did Diseman come from?
Well, Dice originated from man, just middle school. Like when I started rapping, so it's like let me see. It's like a long story. I'm gonna try to shorten it up. Mace was like one of my first influences.
Mace?
Like, yeah, man, way back in the day. So he had a slick way of spelling his name. You know what I mean? Like MA$E. So I was just like, yeah, that's kind of tight. You feel me? So I was starting to rap. You know what I mean? So my man that was getting me into it, and he was just like, yo, you gonna need a dope rap name. So I always was infatuated with Dice for some reason. I was stealing from games, you know what I'm saying? Just having in my pocket, just having with me, you know what I mean? Just like the feeling them in my hand, I don't know why, yo. But I was like, yo, Dice would be a cool name for me, you know what I'm saying? Later on, I kind of came up with like well, I didn't come up with it, kind of just came to me with like a meaning for it, you know what I mean? I had a dream one day, and someone asked me, like, you know, what's the name, you know, why somebody call you Dice, you know, and I said, you know how my luck is, I keep rolling.
Yeah.
And yo, I immediately snapped up out my dream, you feel me, and wrote it down. Y'all don't never snap out my dream, so it had to be like fake for that, you know what I mean? But then I sat there the next day and thought about it, was like, that's kind of how my life has been, like, yo, you just maneuver through the punches of life, you know what I mean? Just keep rolling, man. Like, somewhere, somehow, things are going to turn out.
You think maybe in the next 5-10 years we can be in a position where, you know, people are coming out of this city, and people are getting heard, and you know, and we've got a hip hop scene going on again. You think we can be at that point? You know, we've never really been there. You know what I mean? So it definitely be nice to you know, especially if we're all a part of it, man. We definitely all got, you know, there's so much people to bring a lot of talent to this. A lot of talent to the table. So.
And it is a lot of hidden talent, because it's happening now, man. Like, you know, you see Logic from Maryland, you know what I'm saying? Los is still out here. He's really doing his thing. Like, from what people really think he's, you know what I'm saying, or how he is, he's really out here doing his thing. And then you just had little like drummers, like saxophone players that's out here getting money. Like, they might not be in hip hop and nothing like that, but you go to different cities, they be like, yeah, from Baltimore. You be like, wow, like, and now they showing you around in Philly or New York, you know what I mean? So it's definitely a lot of hidden talent, man, and
that goes to something else to say, hey, man, you know, you might do hip hop music, but there's a lot of other, you know, reach out to somebody that plays an instrument, reach out to somebody that's in a band or doing R&B or doing this and that, because there's, you know, there's room to grow, not just for hip hop, but for talent out of our city. Earlier this year, you near fatal accident. You know, what happened, man? How did that affect where you are right now as far as your career? Did that change anything? Did that affect anything at all?
Well, just like just took money out my budget. I mean, honestly, you know what I mean. I had a whole set game plan for this year. You know what I mean, like a whole real actual business plan. Like, it's hard to come up with a business plan for somebody that's already kind of like struggling, like a struggling artist. So I initially got a little business plan together and how much I needed as far as a budget. And yeah, man, the crazy thing is my accident was February 16th, and the IDK video was coming out on YouTube February 17th the next day. And Yeah, it just blew wiped out my whole budget, you know, as far as like everything, buying a new car, you know, and bills and things of that nature like that, with medical bills and stuff like that. So everything good, man. I just fractured my lower back, you know what I mean? It took me like 2 weeks to get really back together, walking and things of that nature like that. So I'm good though, man. I still got a little pain in my back here and there sometimes, but man, I'm just focusing on recovering, man, and just getting back in the studio. Like I'm just getting back into like the scheme and things and getting good with my mobility and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
So know the Wire track. We're gonna get a Through the Wire track.
Oh no!
Through the Wire track.
Nah. I was thinking about it. I did write a lot of songs though.
Too cool for the safe belt or no?
Yeah, I had the safe belt. Definitely had the safe belt.
See, my man, not too cool for the safe belt.
Nah, you gotta have that, man.
PGM Productions promotes safe belts. Glad that you made it out there. Glad that you know, you're back on track. You know, setbacks happen all the time, man. But the important part is, like you said, you got the dice. Keep on rolling and keep on moving.
You can definitely find me at Twitter, IG. SoundCloud, Diseman14, Diseman14, man. Video on Vivo, IDK, Arrogance on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Hey, you all ready?
Shit.
Let's go.
Yeah, I pull up in my whip looking fabulous. Hit it pro-like, made y'all look like amateurs. We ball, how these niggas gon' handle us? Better be AI, thinking you can play I. Move swift, cause chaos, smoke like a Taylor.